The journey of self-discovery is not about finding oneself, but it's all about creating a new oneself with a step taken. Good morning, presiding officer, fellow Toastmaster, and esteemed guest. Today, I am standing in front of you to share about my journey of self-discovery. I was born in 1998 in far western region in Dangadi. I belong from a spiritual family where melodious strain of bhajan used to serve me as a morning alarm. Well, not just for me, but also for my siblings. Talking about my siblings, I am the youngest among the four. There is a certain misconception that the youngest one is always shielded with the harsh reality of life and always showered with a endless love and affection. But let me dispel the notion over here. Being the youngest one taught me to be independent, and being the youngest taught me to take my decision with my own. So, talking about my journey, my series of life is divided into two episodes. The first one is about my academic and my career path. From the very initial days, I was an average student, an introvert one who always used to sit on the corner of the class and always skip the question asked by the teacher, and the one who never done his homework till the date. So, after completing my SLC with the low grades, I got a lot of taunt and satire from the surrounding. Well, keeping that taunt and satire inside me, with that ego, I chose science. Yes, you heard it right, I chose science. Though I was the kind of person who always wanted to pursue management, but this time, with that ego, I chose science, and choosing science in that time was the biggest mistake of my life. Well, with hard work and dedication, I successfully completed my high school with a good grades, and getting good grades was the second mistake of my life, because that won't allow me to choose business management. So, after completing my high school, I was on a crossroad what to choose, whether to go, but my family pressurized me to choose whether biomedical or an engineer. With a random thought inside my head, I chose Bachelor in Science in Agriculture, and I went to Dehradun for my higher education. So after completing my undergraduate in agriculture, I worked in a seed production company. I worked there for a year. So one day I came home and I realized that there is something missing in my life. There is something missing which I always wanted to do. So I went to my dad and said that, "Dad, this is not what I wanted to be. So this is not what I used to see myself." So with the blessing of my dad, I packed my bag, booked the ticket, came to Kathmandu in 2021. So I came here to pursue my MBA degree. So before joining my MBA degree, I planned that I'm not taking a single penny from my family. So I searched for a job, and luckily I got a job in a venture capitalist called Nepal Invest as a business development associate. So from that day till now, I'm exploring the field of business management, and after doing some sort of work in Nepal Invest, I jumped in the field of counseling as an education counselor. It's been 2 years I'm working in the field of education counselor and a business consultant for few of the colleges. I got to meet a brilliant person who introduced me to the world of Toastmaster, that is our presiding officer, Toastmaster Jeevan. So today, at this day, I found myself happy working in the field of education consultation, and today I am grooming the young mind for the betterment of their future. So you might be thinking, what could be the second episode of my life? So the second episode of my life is my journey in the field of astrology. Yes, I contributed one third of my part of life in the field of astrology. When I was in class 12, I was sitting with my uncle, though my uncle used to be one of the greatest astrologer in the town. So one of his client came in front of him and asked for the remedies of his problem. Uncle suggested some remedies, and that does work at that time. So I found that this is something interesting. Predicting someone's future and guiding them is something brilliant work. And from that day till now, I am in the field of astrology, researching about the cosmic energy, researching about the planetary movement, researching about the past life karma, and many more. And dear Toastmaster, today I have my own venture, I have my own company called Sri Krishna Jyoti Salai, in which I work as a astro consultant. So this is how I discover myself from the agricultural field to education consulting field, from choosing science with an ego to completing my MBA, from seeing my uncle prediction to do prediction with my own. So thank you so much everyone, and thank you for lending me your ears. Over to you. Thank you. What gas?
And to lead the evaluation session, you want break, right? No. Voting. Are they eligible for voting?
Congratulations, I went down. Everyone is eligible to get voting.
So, general evaluator might require 5 minutes to discuss with the evaluators, and we can take a break for 5 minutes.